What's up, everybody? I'm K Cartoon.
I'm RX Phonics.
This is Hanging with Apes, and this is a current news breakdown. So, we met up earlier, and we were just talking about the random things that we talk about in life. And as we were discussing those random things in life, your phone got a notification, and it said that no indictments will be coming from Robert Mueller's report. And we felt like we needed to make this video because we have covered the Trump-Russia collusion thing quite a bit since, well, the beginning of the presidency. Like, the presidency has had this cloud over it, and Trump himself has maintained that it was a hoax, it's a witch hunt, it's a big nothing burger, in the words of Ben Shapiro, whose book is pretty fucking great, by the way.
Go get it.
And by all accounts so far, that's what it looks like it's going to be.
Yeah. I came to hang out. And now look at us.
Because you saw Us last night. You wanted to tell me about it. I haven't seen Us yet. I haven't seen it. But, and the conversation totally shifted.
Yeah. So we saw that. We're like, wow. Immediately went to watch the news, watch what CNN had to say, watch what Fox News had to say.
Was reading. And you know what's funny is this morning I was talking to my dad, and I saw a headline from Politico that said that off the record there were already some high-ranking Democrats saying that they felt like this investigation was going to be a dud.
Yeah. I could see that. Not only that, when Nancy Pelosi started saying we're not going to impeach Trump, we're not going to seek impeachment, I had an idea maybe they knew something we didn't, or they got a note of something that the public still hasn't, seen. And apparently it's not looking good. Now, I will say this, and the reason I say that is the coverage has been kind of, I don't know what word, they've been very careful.
Yeah, well, when I notice when the narrative is against their agenda, they want to display like great journalistic integrity.
Yeah.
Well, we got to let the details unfold. When it's pro their agenda, it's all fucking no holds bar, all hell's breaking loose.
Yeah. And when it's their agenda, it's uncivilized, like we got him now. Basically, it's we got him now. We know what the fuck, you know what I'm saying? And then it ends up being a nothing burger. So I guess there has been a couple sentiments, and maybe I want to ask you this question. It's kind of a lot of levels to it. So is it too soon for the Democrats to apologize or be apologetic about it? Or, and not only that, but just kind of move on? Which I would say they won't, but just that question alone. And is it... Oh, go ahead.
Too soon to apologize? I would say too late to apologize, really. If you want my answer, I'd say too late to apologize.
Now, as far as the White House, so on the other side, is it too soon for them to, quote-unquote, pounce? Should they say anything? What should their reaction be at this moment?
I think they should have a very poised, I told you so reaction.
Yeah.
Poised, though. Not, we told y'all, motherfucker, crip walking and shit. Like, I don't think... I think that's for, like, others to do.
Yeah.
I don't think they should do that. I think they should it should be a very poised and civilized, I told you so. I think they should spin the narrative of, all right, let's get back to policy. Let's get back to what's important. Hold on to this. Strategize with it going into 2020. Don't forget it. And I wouldn't even say forgive. Don't forgive or forget it. Use it as something to run off of, especially with how all of the Democratic 2020 candidates are responding to it. They're responding to it in a real kind of otherworldly way. Like it's like, are we on the same world here? Like, what are you saying? Like, Cory Booker, now you want to use this to raise money to be like, oh, this was if essentially if you think this was like a big grand scheme mastermind by Trump, send me money. Let's figure it out. Like, what? Or
effing ridiculous.
Or how like now it seems like with Adam Schiff. Oh well, we might have to question Mueller to see what the fuck's to him.
Well, he's already threatening to subpoena Mueller to find out what happened.
I thought that was your man's. I thought that was his man's though. Like I thought that you know what I'm saying. Like it's so bonkers that they want to take that approach with dude.
Well, not only that, I mean,
and then also I think one thing that the American people should feel, for as much as was said about the Trump administration, for as much as Trump says about it being a witch hunt, and the news reports and like the media outrage, I think this is a little bit of a moment of levity for the American people and the justice system, that things kind of played out decently. Like Trump never fired Mueller. Yeah. He allowed the report to come out. It is what it is. And I mean, by all accounts, I think people should be happy, even if they don't like Trump, that the American president didn't engage in that. Like, let's just return to the realm of civility. Let's get back to policy.
That will never happen. I think that they're definitely okay. So the collusion aspect of it is pretty much assured that there was no collusion, based off of what we know now.
Because no indictments.
No indictments. Now they're saying, there's people even on Twitter saying, oh, well, it's because the president can't be indicted. Even if it were the case that was the case and the report says something like that, I don't see that being the case. Not only because if he was guilty, that would mean that there'd be someone else indicted, someone else involved.
Yeah, absolutely. It would never have just been the president
exactly
by himself, without any administration or cabinet member colluding with. No, it would have been all the king's men type shit.
Exactly. And in the realm of realism, I don't see anything from this as far as collusion or anything major. Now, politics is a dirty game. So, I mean, that's just anyone. You see the tarmac visit from Clinton for Hillary.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You see a lot of situations. So I feel like in the realm of that, the report might say something in the realm of like they did seek, to find out something about Hillary, but trying to find out something about an opponent has never been a crime. It's
I think where the issue comes in is that you're trying to find out information from like a foreign power.
Yeah.
That's where it's like, because like let's say for instance like a ex-Hillary Clinton aide, became like a source for the Trump administration.
Yeah.
Not so bad.
Yeah,
I mean that's some coward ass shit on the aide's part that you switch sides like that, but it's still like I could rock with it. It's within the realm of reason.
Yeah.
But like once you're like seeking help from like a foreign power, I could see why one would be a little bit unsettled with that. So that's kind of how I see that.
Another thing too, the letter that was sent to Attorney General Barr, it specifically said that, well, I didn't feel that I was stopped of, deprived of any evidence or anything, or I was never told I couldn't do this or investigate this, which that's very important to note. And I don't feel that either network that we watched on TV really reported on that on the letter that was actually tweeted. So that's very important, because I did see from the left, they want to, put out the information because we don't know yet.
Yeah.
So you can see that the route that they want to take is, well, like, it's a conspiracy type situation going on. And it goes back to what you said about Booker. Like, let me see how I can use this as, kind of a way to get at Trump for 2020.
And I think one of the Fox News anchors said it real good when he said that the average American person doesn't even really care about this. They're worried about, their bank account, their jobs, their health care. This has been sort of an issue that the media and the left has really put like front and center, and there's really like a lot other stuff to be worried about right now. And the fact that the Democrats were banking so much on this, I think, is going to hurt them drastically, because not only have you banked on this and it came out to be nothing, but that gives Trump the opportunity to be like, well, listen, look at all the man hours, look at all the resources, look at all the money wasted, look at all the time that these people have wasted. I've been saying this, and I heard what you just said, and it's been 675 days.
675 days.
Of just, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming, and then it's nothing.
It never came. Well, actually, one of the people reporting on it said this might be the most anticlimactic.
Yeah.
You know.
So it's crazy.
Yeah.
But we're gonna cover it. We're gonna stay on top of it. Obviously, the report itself is not out yet. If I'm not mistaken, the Department of Justice, they have the report. Certain people. Oh, and that was another crazy thing, that like they said that the White House wasn't briefed. I'm not saying give them the report, but you're not even going to brief them like, hey, it's done, it's getting turned in. That's kind of disrespectful. Like, it's kind of like dismissive, you know? Yeah. Like, you could say, hey, it's getting turned in. Brief them. So, I mean, I don't know what that means, but it just seems, a little disrespectful.
The fact that Adam Schiff many times said, oh, we have the evidence. Oh, we got him now.
He said, and I quote, that there is evidence of collusion. This dude, and Trey Gowdy, like, fucking said that shit best. He was like, that's the saddest man in Washington. And it absolutely is true.
And he said that he's like, if he saw the same reports that I saw, which obviously I have access to, there's no way of saying that.
Absolutely not.
Which is what kills me.
So we're going to stay on top of it. We'll probably cover it some more in Tuesday's episode, because I'd imagine there'll be like more details on it at that point. Mm-hmm. Also, Tuesday's episode is going to be real big, because we're going to talk about the new Ben Shapiro book. I think I'll be done with it by Tuesday.
I think I might be too. I don't know.
So, and then that's going to like open up a whole bunch of stuff. So yeah, Tuesday's episode is going to be great. So
I can't wait.
Tune in, and remember, like every Tuesday we drop an episode. The show continues to grow because you guys keep listening. We're on Google, Apple, Spotify, SoundCloud. And then you could go to our website and buy merch, because we got shirts out. Audio Ape shirts and a Hanging with Ape shirt. We're going to make more Hanging with Ape shirts, but I got a lot of shit.
We got you guys.
All right, we're out. Peace.
Peace.
Hey, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please remember to subscribe, hit the notification bell to get notified, share this with all your friends, and tune into the weekly Tuesday podcast on Apple, Google, Spotify, SoundCloud, Stitcher, and all other major podcast platforms.